Do not touch your phone. Right after today's tech update, we're diving into a must-hear call from my weekend Kim Komando show that you can get as a podcast. It's called Kim Komando Today. Here's a new AI warning. If you or your business use AI to produce content or provide legal, medical, or any other professional advice, you are legally responsible for everything AI does for you, especially when it makes a mistake. And it makes a lot of mistakes. I'm Kim Komando, brought to you by NetSuite. Attention business owners, get a one-of-a-kind flexible financing program at netsuite.com/Kim. The implications are enormous. The Wall Street Journal reports using AI is a risk that goes well beyond you or your company's reputation. For decades, Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act made companies immune to lawsuits based on whatever it publishes on websites. But this law does not cover AI. Whatever it writes, or the images, videos, or music that it generates. You cannot buy insurance for this either. So when you're using AI for commercial reasons, you are completely exposed and fully liable for whatever it generates. Share this with your managers now. Get TechSmart the easy way with my free newsletter. Sign up at getkim.com. Yes, another brilliant call from my weekend show. You're going to love it. Here it is. Ron in Naples, Florida. Hi there, Ron.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
Fantastic. How can I help you? What's going on?
Well, I have a question. It's been bugging me for a long time, and I finally decided to call the expert.
Yay.
What I'm trying to figure out is, so often when I go to restaurants or other places like that, I can't get onto the internet, even if they say Wi-Fi available or they give you their password. And I'm trying to figure out if that's something that they really don't want you to do because you're tying up a table or something, or if there's a portable device that you can have in your pocket that you can connect directly to the internet, or I just can't figure out why you shouldn't have that accessibility.
So does it happen at every restaurant?
Just about, even the ones where they say load up our icon and then you can have access, and you still don't get it. Okay.
What kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone 12 Pro Max.
All right, so you got a pretty recent phone. We're just gonna talk a little bit about it, and then what I suspect is that there's something going wrong with the phone. You shouldn't have to buy something extra to get on all of these Wi-Fi networks, especially if it's happening across the board. Now, there's something that you can do so you don't have to take your phone in, and it's called a field test. And so it's what you do is you open up your iPhone app, and then you're going to type in a whole series of numbers. And so it's like a test mode to make sure that the antenna is working, okay? Because if the antenna is not working, or if there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi, we want to just test the phone. And so you're going to type in these numbers, and it's like star 3001 pound, blah, 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 blah. And then depending upon your iOS, is that it's going to show you in decibels how far you are from the cell phone tower. And then it's also going to go through some Wi-Fi, give you some Wi-Fi settings as well. And I'll tell you how to understand all that. It could be that there's, what I suspect, there's just something wrong with the phone. What I hesitated is that my husband was having trouble with his phone, and then I looked at his case, and his case was actually causing some issues to have some of the buttons pressed because it wasn't the right sized case, as it turns out. Mm-hmm. And so, so there's all these different variables. Worst case is that you make an appointment and you take it down to the Apple Store and to the Genius Bar, and you have them test it. If the phone is still covered by warranty, the Genius Bar visit may not cost you anything. The warranty covers faulty parts and bad workmanship, and if it's damaged because of something that you did, you might have to pay repairs, and typically that's if you actually dropped the phone. And then iPhones that are not in warranty are obviously never fixed for free, but it's definitely something that's wrong with the phone. This isn't going to be across the board. Like, Ron, we see your picture, and we are never going to let you get on our Wi-Fi. Never, ever. Not going to happen. So I think you need to take it down to the Genius Bar. That's what I think, and see if there's something that's going on with the phone, and just make an appointment. You can make those appointments online, by the way. If you head over to apple.com, just enter in your Apple ID. That's always seems to be the easiest way to do it. But if they say some appointments are not available, like I noticed recently where I am right now, that I couldn't get an appointment until after, or like 4:15. They said there were no appointments after 4:15, but they closed at 7. I just went down there and I got straight into the Genius Bar. So just something to keep in mind. Hey, thanks for hitting play today. You're awesome. If you have questions, shoot them my way. Head over to Komando.com and look for that email Kim link. I read every single note like it's a hot off-the-press tech news alert. Hey, get ahead of the tech game too. Just sign up for my free daily newsletter. It's just a click away over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.